Hello all my fellow nerds, this is Richie and welcome to another Let's Play video series. At least I think this should be a series, I don't know. This is a visual novel called Here for Sweethearts. It is a romance visual novel as far as I can tell. However, I should let you guys know that this does contain some strong language that may not be suitable for some viewers, so yeah, viewers discretion advised, so let's just begin. Okay, yeah. Warning, this game contains following strong language, discussions of death, and discussions of murder. Please note this game is or was updated in chapters. As such, not all content warnings will be available from this screen alone. But extra content warnings will be listed at the beginning of each chapter. They appear when necessary. Discretion is advised. Okay, so yeah, if you guys heard all that, or heard me read all that, or if you guys read all this, make sure you don't watch this video if you don't think you can handle the warnings. So let's continue. Welcome. Today will be your first day at Aether West Academy, but we can't continue without knowing more about you first. So, hey. How are you going to represent yourself? Masculine, feminine, androgynous. Okay, I think androgynous is just like basically non-binary of sorts, or like ambiguous. I think that's what it means, right? I don't quite remember what it means. Okay, here we go. Androgynous, partly male and partly female in appearance of indeterminate gender. Oh, okay. So it's like indeterminate gender. So it's like in the middle. But last I checked I was a boy, so let's go with masculine for now. Please note this option will not affect your ability to complete the game. However, this option may affect how other characters describe you in the language they refer you with. This decision cannot be changed later, so choose wisely. Oh, so we can't change it. Now with that out of the way, how are you going to present yourself? You can select the choice by using the arrow keys or mouse after clicking off the text box. Oh, this is pretty cool. But last I checked I was a boy, so let's go with masculine for now. Actually, yeah, let's go with masculine for now. I might go through the other storylines off screen, but who knows? You have chosen to present masculinity. Now that we have that settled, what is your name? This cannot be changed later. Oh, Richie, of course. Richie, yes, that's right. You're Richie. And today is your first day at your new school. Aether West Academy, a prestigious school that many can only imagine they could be selected for. The acceptance process is strange. No one is sure why Aether West accepts the students that it does. High grades, excellence in athletics, and a good sum of money. None of that seems to matter. Even child prodigies have been tutored away from Aether West with no given reason as to why. And yet, miraculously, you were accepted to attend. In the middle of the school year, no less. The kind of opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. And there is no way you were going to pass up such a 1 in a million chance. After spending what felt like forever preparing, you hopped on the train extra early than this morning. Your luggage was in hand, quite full, but not as full as your spirits. And now here you were, standing on the grass of a new beginning. A new school, a new breath of fresh air, and so many new opportunities for you to capture people's hearts. Because truly, that's what you're really here for. A good education is nice, and the campus is certainly lovely. But nothing could ever beat the feeling of knowing you are loved by those around you. Maybe romantically, maybe platonically. The difference between those feelings really doesn't matter. It could be either or, and would mean the same to you regardless. Who knows? Maybe even a mix of both. To truly capture someone's heart, you just need to mean something to them. Be someone that they care about. It. Be someone they might consider a friend. That's it. More than anything, you hope that this school will be an opportunity to meet people who will love you, in whatever form that love takes. And you are certain you will be loved here. You'll make sure of it, no matter what. But before any of that, you need to actually sign into school first. Okay. You remember speaking on the phone with the headmistress last weekend. She said that once you arrived, she would meet with you in her office. She gave you directions on how to get there, and she wasn't sure how busy she would be, but seeing the campus in person was entirely different than just hearing about it over the phone. Speaking of phones, yours was going off. Oh, it's Dad. Oh, so that's my father in this game? Dude, he looks pretty freaking cool. Hello, Angel. He calls me Angel. Oh my god, this game already knows me. I freaking love being called Angel. It's like one of my favorite things ever. Even though it's not really a nickname that most people use, like only my closest of friends can call me Angel. Like I say close friends call me by my nickname, but closest of friends call me Angel. How are you? How's the school? Do you like it there? You got there safe and all your stuff's with you? If you forgot anything, don't be afraid to let me know. I'll deliver it right over. I really don't mind. You explained to Dad that you just got here. He's got to give you a bit of breathing room first. You haven't even gone to your dorm yet. I'm sorry. I just worry about you. This man is me. He is literally me. Richie, there you are. Huh? Richie, over here. They're talking about you? Dad lunges for his phone. That's what you want to go by? I don't have a problem with it. I'm just... What's wrong with the name I gave you? You have to talk to me about these things, my angel. You hung up at Dad. Okay, well, I'm not like that, okay? I'm not that overprotective. Like, my god, like... Okay, so the dad was like halfway me, but not really. You'll apologize for it later. But you're busy right now and don't have the time to focus on him. You have to talk to... Oh, who are you? Headmistress. So that's the headmistress. Oh, Richie, there you are. I thought I might find you here, given our previous phone calls. I did my best to clear my schedule so that I could meet with you as soon as you arrive. I'm so happy to see you made it here safely. And look at you, dressed all dapper on your first day of school. Come with me. We'll get your paperwork all filled out, and then you can get the feel for things around campus. I'm loving this already. This is really cool. Oh? This is the chapter select screen. Whenever you press start from the title screen, you will be brought here. Here you can select which chapters to play. Use the purple arrows on the side to choose between the pages. Chapters must be completed successfully on a linear order. After you've completed a chapter, you may go back and replay it anytime you like. You must successfully capture a character's heart to be able to move on to the next chapter. Chapters with gray backgrounds mean there is no heart that must be captured to progress. You just need to finish the route. If a chapter does not begin when you click it, it means you need to successfully complete the chapter before it first. For example, let's start with the chapter labeled Intro. Once you've completed Intro, you'll be able to meet Natina. You may use your mouse or arrow keys to navigate the page. Oh. Oh, and they do little animations. So wait. Oh, so there's more. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and meet Natina for now. Please successfully complete the chapter before this one. Oh wait. Okay. So wait, that was a prologue. So now we go into the intro. Okay, this should work. You follow the headmistress across campus. A few students turned to look at you as you do. They must have immediately recognized you as being new. Maybe you would have said hello if you didn't have to sign in first. You continued to follow the headmistress down a few corridors and some turned corners until you finally reach your office. The office seems almost claustrophobic, but for what it appears to be such an open and large institution. Bookshelves sit on both walls, but not with a single bit of shelf space left empty. Her desk sits in front of the window, facing away from it. What a pitiful way to have a desk. What is the point of putting it across from a window if you aren't even going to be looking out of it? The headmistress takes her seat across from you at her desk. You follow suit and sit in one of the two chairs that rest on the other side. She rummages through her belongings and passes a stack of documents. Sign these, please, and fill them out with the proper information. You do as instructed. It's so nice to finally meet you in person, Richie. As you know, I am Headmistress Azirel. That is my first name, though. My last name is unimportant. Regardless, you may call me Headmistress. And it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to Ether West Academy. Now, before we send you out into the world, let's go over a few school rules with you, if that is alright. You nod your head in agreement. Splendid! Well, for starters, school uniforms and school-approved apparel are to be worn at all times while class is in session. More casual wear is permitted outside of class hours, but you will still have a dress code to follow. There's a curfew of 10 o'clock at night. I mean, honestly, that is a pretty reasonable curfew, to be honest. Students must be in their dorm rooms at this time. We also ask that the dorm room you are in... I can't read. We also ask that the dorm room you are in at curfew is your dorm room. Please do not attempt to stay over someone else's dorm room at night. Okay. I know sleepovers with friends can be fun, but dorm rooms are for 2 people assigned to them and no one else. And of course, we expect you to behave properly. Be respectful to your peers, clean up after yourself, and don't vandalize or destroy anything belonging to the school. But I don't think I have to worry about you in that regard. Any violation of school rules will be punished accordingly. But hey, we aren't all rules and regulations here. We have some fun in here for you too. I'm sure you noticed our campus is quite large. That's because we've just got so much here. We've got a library, gymnasium, a pool, and a cafeteria, a baseball field, a football field, a school store, you name it, we got it. This is a big school. Oh, and speaking of that cafeteria, all your food is prepaid for. Prepaid? Okay, you know what? This is literally the lap of luxury right here. This is a luxury school of sorts. You may eat to your heart's content. You tell the headmistress that sounds wonderful. You're feeling pretty hungry after your long trip over here. Oh, I can only imagine. I'd be positively famished if I were you. So I won't hold you too much longer. Just a few more things to get through. On the weekends, we have some buses that come in and can take you downtown and into the city. They arrive at 9:30 in the morning and return at 9:30 at night. So if you want to stop by the city, please remember to be mindful of the clock. You wouldn't want to be marked absent for class because you missed the bus, would you? You reassure the headmistress that you will keep your eye on the time. Oh, and another thing before I forget. We have a few school events like festivals and dances throughout the year to keep things fun. And you are just in time for the next dance. I believe we are calling it the Starry Soiree this year. It's only a few weeks away now. I'm sure it will be a lovely night. You tell the headmistress that sounds lovely indeed. And while doing so, you hand back the papers she asked you to sign. Ah, thank you. Pretty soon Natina should be here. She's a star student. I've asked her to show you to your dorm and give you a tour around the campus to help you get familiar with things. Ah, but one last thing before she gets here. The headmistress's demeanor seems to shift. Suddenly her gaze is averted. You didn't, how do I say this? You've heard good things about the school before you came here, right? You tell her that yes, you did. Everything you've heard about the school has been something wonderful. Oh, good. I mean, I figured as much. You wouldn't be here otherwise, right? Well, I suppose that's all settled then. And like we discussed, you aren't going to cause any trouble, right? You tell her that you'll be on your best behavior she has ever seen. Oh, good, because, well, if we had a problem, I would be sure it's taken care of immediately. Jesus, okay, that is a tone shift. But I trust you. You see, you seem like a good kid. Now, any minute she should be. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, there she is. Oh! Hello. What kind of voice should I give her? I don't know what voice to give her. Hello! I hope I'm not too late. Not at all. You are right on time. Awesome. So you must be Richie, right? Go with me. I'll show you around Ether West. Well then, off you go. I do so hope that you enjoy your time spent at Ether West Academy. Route complete. Oh. Okay, so that was the intro. Okay, let's go with... I've only been recording for 17 minutes. Let's go with Natina next. You exit the headmistress's office following Natina. She leads you down the hallways as more students turn their heads and catch a glimpse of the new kid. So, my name's Natina. You can call me that, or Netsie, or Tina, or... Oh, maybe you can come up with a cute nickname for me. Yeah, I could come up with one for you too, Richie. That'd be so cute, don't you think? Anyways, it's always great to see a new face around here. Especially because it, like, rarely ever happens. Oh man, there's so much to show you. What do you want to see first? Oh? Do I get to choose? Oh, here we go, I get to choose. Cafeteria, library, the pool, the courtyard. We were hungry after we arrived, right? So might as well head to the cafeteria. Sure, we can go to the cafeteria. It's actually not too far from where we are right now. Are you hungry? You tell Natina she has no idea. I'm sure. How long were you traveling anyways? Here, let's get you some food. Natina heeled shoes clack against the floor as she leads you to the cafeteria. As you approach the pair of large double doors, you can only assume that is it. Oh. So here's the cafeteria. Nothing too special, but I do like the big windows. You take a gander around the cafeteria. There's a few students about, but unlike in the halls, they aren't really paying much attention to you. Some are sitting and talking, some are sitting and eating, some are just sitting. Aside from those new students, the cafeteria is mainly empty. Wait, I say new, I meant few. Those few students, the cafeteria is mainly empty. That seems about right. At the current time, it's a little late for lunch, but still too early for dinner. Oh, another great thing about the cafeteria is the menu alternates. The menu alternates every day. So you never have to worry about getting bored of the same stuff every day, you know? My friends and I tend to sit over by the table over there. You're welcome to join us anytime you want. I mean, unless you like to eat outside of some people. Outside of, like, some people. you're unsure what Natina means by that. Instead of asking, you opt to thank Natina for a kind offer to sit with her at lunch. But as you open your mouth to speak, your stomach growls quite loudly. You really are hungry, huh? Let's get a snack while we're here then. After that, where do you want to go next? Okay. Oh, and we only have 3 choices. No, we'll go in order. Let's go with library next. Yeah, I'll show you the library. It's like super pretty. Whoa. Here we are. A few shushes come from all directions. Oops. I always forget I'm supposed to be quiet here. Anyways, here's the library. There's books and books and books galore. Any book you can ever need, you're guaranteed to find it here. But if I'm honest, I'm almost never in here. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way or anything. It's just like, I don't know. Books aren't really my groove, you know? But it's really a good place to study. If you need somewhere quiet to chill out, it's probably the best option. The librarian is also pretty chill, you know? Real easygoing after all. As long as you're a well-behaved kid who doesn't make a mess of the place, you'll be good in her books. You're not a mess maker, right? Just kidding. So, where do you want to go next? Let's go to the pool. Looks like someone heard about the pool at our school. I don't blame you. I was excited for the first time I heard about it too. Ooh, and they actually have the water moving. I love that little detail. Here's the pool. Ain't it a beauty? I mean, the pool isn't the only thing we got. We have a baseball field and a football field and a big indoor gymnasium. But I'd be lying if I said the pool wasn't my favorite. And that's because you don't even have to be part of the swim team to use it. They put up a schedule at the beginning of each week to tell you when it's going to be busy. But when it isn't, you can use it as much as you like. The only downside to the pool is that it's indoors, not outdoors. And I think an outdoor pool is way more fun. But I guess this way, no leaves will get stuck in it. And you can still use the pool even when it's raining. It's pretty exciting to have such an accessible pool at the school, but I doubt you want to go for a dip right now, right? Here, where should we go next? Okay, there's only one place to go, and that's the Courtyard. Yeah, I love the Courtyard. You probably came in from there, right? I can show you the best way to get back there. Here we are. This is the Courtyard. Most students come from here since the opening faces the roadways. It's pretty big, don't you think? The biggest courtyard I've ever seen, at least. I really like that about it, because it's nice and spacious. And there's always room to chill out no matter how many students are out here. Just be sure you don't get hit in the head by a stray frisbees or wiffle bats that students might be playing with out here. But seriously, it's like a really nice place to hang out. We'll probably see each other here a lot too, Richie. I look forward to it. So where should we go now? Oh, I'm pretty sure Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm taking you to all these places. I should be showing you to your dorm room. Duh. No, Natina, you're such a scatterbrain sometimes. I'm sure you must be so tired you want to drop off all your stuff somewhere too, don't you? You should have told me to take you to your dorm. Well, better late than never, right? We'll head on over there now. Follow me. Natina once again starts leading you down the hallway. However, she doesn't make it a few steps before. Hold it! Natina suddenly appears disgusted to what's in front of her. You hear her around the catch say what could have caused such a sudden and intense reaction. There's a frog in the middle of the hallway, staring up at you with wide eyes. Ugh, it's one of those scary Mary stupid frogs again. The The frog wears a sorry expression on his face, but as if to say he's not getting in your way, and maybe also for scaring Natina. Compelled, you kneel over to the frog and open your hands in a cupped formation. The frog gently hops in your hands. Ugh, you're really gonna touch that thing, Richie? What if it gives you warts or something? You can't actually get warts from frogs. It's clearly lost. Ooh, what do we say? I'm just gonna save 3 times, because, trust me, I always save depending on how many options I get. Okay, I'd probably say it's clearly lost. That's exactly what I'd say. Yeah, I would literally say that. Yeah, so what? That's not our problem. What are you even going to do with it? You tell Natina that you'll release the frog outside on your way to the dorms. I doubt that's going to work. If it wasn't a school, then it's definitely gotta be one of Mary's frogs. And those things never leave. Suddenly, a sinister look begins to creep itself across Natina's face. She asks you, what if we killed it? I'm only gonna tell you, I do not condone killing frogs or animals, okay? I don't like Natina anymore. Are you crazy? Hey now. It was just a joke. Do you really think I wanted to kill it? I just wanted to see your reaction, Richie. You look at Natina skeptically, but decide best to ignore the comment. Anyways, we were showing you the dorm, right? Let's go back to that. I mean, like what we were saying, I'm sure you're exhausted and you want to chill out somewhere, right? So let's go. You cross the courtyard your way to the dorm rooms. You attempt to leave the frog by the fountain, but he immediately hops back to your shoulder. See? Told you. The thing is probably too attached to the school to want to leave. You ask Natina if the fountain is not also part of the school. Ugh, you know what I mean. Come on, let's just go to your dorm room already. Oh, well, I have a little frog buddy on my shoulder now. That's cool. At last, you were brought to your dorms you'll be staying in. It's clean, tidy, nice. The bed has been made and there's nothing on the desk. The only decorations are some generic posters dotting the walls. But you'll be sure to add your own in time. You know, I have to admit, I'm actually pretty jealous of you. You asked Natina why that is, because you've got this whole room to yourself. Oh, but you were told it was 2 people per dorm. Well, yeah, but like no one wants to stay in the room that belonged to the dead kid. I'm sorry, what? I wasn't supposed to say it out loud, was I? You asked Natina what about what she just said? Who's this dead kid? Look, it's really not that big of a deal. It was like, it was an accident what happened to them. Is that why I was accepted so quick suddenly? What happened to them? Who were they? I can only ask one of these questions. I'm pretty sure all 3 will be answered later. Who were they? No one really. Seriously, like, I don't even think I knew their name. They meant that little to me. I mean, like, not in a bad way or anything. I already am starting to not like Natina too much. But, like, it's not like it was a big deal or anything that they... I'm sorry, what am I trying to say again? Just, really, don't worry about it. What happened isn't going to happen again, so it's fine. Can we please not talk about this anymore? Like I said, I wasn't really supposed to say anything. And I can get in big trouble if anyone finds out I told you. So, like, this is just between you and me, alright? You hesitantly agreed. Thanks, I totally owe you one. Anyways, I've been here long enough, I'm sure. You want to unpack and everything, so I'll leave you be. And seriously, don't worry about the thing I said before. Everything really is okay. See you around. Grab Natina's hand, let Natina go. Okay, this feels like there's a major point right here. Do I grab her hand? Do I let her go? Okay, I guess might as well let her go for now. I don't want to seem like a weird new kid. So, let's just let her go for now. Tina exits your dorm room and leaves you to get settled. Although you seem to hold the most friendly rapport with her, you can tell you aren't close enough yet to capture her heart. Maybe you'll have to try again. Oh, okay, so that was Natina. So the next two are Theodore and Mitzi. Ooh, that's actually... Alright, so... we've been recording for around 31 minutes, so I got an idea. I'll do 2 chapters per episode. So we'll do these 2 next time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!